It's really common as a builder to be completely time poor and be thinking that you don't actually have any time to do anything in your business, let alone systemize your business. And yet we know that builders are aware that systems and processes will actually streamline their business and improve them. They just have no clue about how they're going to find the time to actually be able to bring them into practice in their business.
It's very easy to get stuck in a mindset that the business will just fall over if you take your foot off the gas, or if you're not on, like the big one we hear is, if I'm not on site, nothing happens. And it's, again, it comes back to those things. You don't know what you don't know. And as Amelia said, the time, like we're told over and over and over again by builders that they have no time to do things. But it's about knowing what you should be doing with your time. And even something as simple as scheduling your time is a system. So putting systems and processes in place so that you can actually start to grow the business and get everything out of your head and onto documents. And when you do that, when you can physically put something in front of your team and say, look, guys, this is what I would like to happen. This is my expectations. This is the steps I want to follow. These are the checklists I want to use. It is amazing how much clarity it gives you up here and allows you to think on other things to grow your business.
Yeah, while you're carrying around everything in your head and not systemizing your business is not going to scale. It's going to completely stall. Your business is going to be tied to you having to be there, explaining how you want something done and overseeing how you want something done. And you're not going to be able to delegate anything or have an expectation or a process that somebody else can follow to be able to deliver something on your behalf. And we see builders get trapped in this all the time. I don't have the time, I can't create the system, so therefore I'm stuck. I don't have the time, I can't create the system. And it's this hamster wheel that just goes around and around. Instead, when we work with our members and we get them to take small incremental steps to start systemizing their business, they just start with one, they start to see the power of pulling it out of their head and documenting it on paper, helping their team, being able to show their team and have their team's input as to how that system can run better, using our systems library and taking the templates in there to start educating their team on with those as well. It's amazing. It becomes quite addictive. I know that you found this. All of a sudden, you can start to see how much faster things can go and how much you can be freed up from the business as well.
Another thing that really helped me with this, like when we put the time and the effort in to build the systems library in Elevate, I didn't really understand. Like I thought I had lots of systems and processes in my business, but it was all up here. And really the systems and processes was myself pointing fingers and delegating things to people. And there was actually no documents that people could follow, which obviously doesn't give you any freedom from a business, because as soon as you step away, as we've talked about, the wheels fall off. So systems are very, they encapture a lot of detail that's up in your head. But the big thing is to understand systems. Systems aren't just a document with some dot points. They're not a list. Like a good system, a proper system is like we have in our Elevate program in our systems library, where it's actually a flow chart and it literally outlines every single step that you have to do along the way. Along the way, there's checklists that need to be followed. There's descriptions of what needs to be done. But a system is all about having the right person doing the right thing the right way at the right time. But it's also about educating your team and getting buy-in from your team. Because I tell my team all the time, just because this is a system that I've built doesn't mean that it's my way or the highway. You want to get buy-in from your team and you want to hear back from them what struggles they're having, how they think you can improve on your systems. And ultimately, when you can do that, you'll have a successful business.
Yeah, so if you don't get started on this, you'll stay stuck where you are. So the simplest way to get started is just to take one thing that you're doing and start to document it step by step so that you start creating the system now. Do this with one thing and you'll start to build momentum and be able to find the opportunity to do it more and more in your business. And that will ultimately then free up your time and help maintain your quality, your consistency, and be able to delegate as well.
Or join Elevate now and get full access to our systems library so you can have all the systems you need to run a successful, sustainable, and profitable building business.